Welcome to another video and thank you for joining. I sometimes look at an object or a picture and that's where I sometimes get my motivation from or an idea of what I would like to try as a nail design. So I started off playing and testing the theory to get the crackling effect. So I decided to record it while I'm trying it. So I was testing different ways and trying to get the right texture or to show some cracks through for the background for the design. So I just took out my battered stamper, the one that I would normally use when playing with pigment powders for designs or for doing some quick Frenchies. So I've applied some acrylic paint to the stamper and I've even put it outside to let it dry. And as you can see, the whole skin just came off and I didn't quite get the effect that I was going for. So I just thought to carry on regardless. And then we're going to test the same theory to try and create some cracks with a white polish. I thought if I apply a thin layer of the white gel polish and then cure it, I might get the effect that I was going for. So I just applied the polish as thin as I can. And then we're going to cure for 60 seconds. And as you can see, it gave me the same effect than the acrylic paint did, just with a slightly different texture to it. So I just readjust the skin onto the full nail to try and keep the texture that we created. So while editing the video, I decided to go and investigate of where I could find this type of crack series. So I have found some on Shein. So I will be placing an order on these. Because I would like to try and use it again in future. Because as you can see, I have tested the theory on both the acrylic paint and the gel polish. So although it was a fail, I decided to still share with you. And even if you apply the acrylic paint thinner than I had applied it, it wouldn't have turned out the way I wanted it to be. Because this is what happened, it creates a little skin. It didn't really give me the effect that I was going for. And then I decided just to try and apply it with a wet paint, just by applying it onto the tacky nail. And then I left it out to dry before I applied a base coat just to seal it in. And in trying out this type of design, it gave me an opportunity to play around with my molds again. So I made use of my molds again to create a few images that we can apply to our design. Then I decided to make use of these 3D stickers that I previously got off Shein. It was great playing with the molds again and trying to complete our design. So I created these little roses and I'll show you how to go about it. It's good to fill up your mold or your image as best as you can by dabbing in your brush to prevent bubbles, and then scrape it very lightly and make sure that the sides are clean. And once cured for 60 seconds, it would be ready to be taken out of your mold. And then I've just used a little bit of gel glue just to apply the image and cure that again for 60 seconds. And And then I wanted to add a little bit of silver by using some silver flakes. So I'm just using my brush to apply a little bit here and there. I enjoy trying out different things, do some different creations, because I think with every set we try and create, we learn something new. This might not be a full set to wear as is, but it would be great to use some of it as an accent nail. I did not quite get the look that I was going for, but it was still fun trying and just playing around. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you might take something from it. Thank you once again for taking the time. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.